full-time reseller. What is that? Hey guys, Holland here from where the helicopter bear meets the Papa Bear. It's the helicopter bear, and today I just realized that I have a bleach stain on my sleeve. Luckily I work from home and I don't care. But yes, today let's talk about full-time reseller. What does that even mean, and how do you even achieve that? And some of y'all are gonna be like, Holland, before you start this video, you did not do your thing. And my thing I'm talking about is, guys, if you're new here, hit all the buttons, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Currently, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be entered in my contest going on. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm gonna give away these retro Air Jordan 5s. Great comps on these. So yes, hit all the buttons. Thanks guys for reminding me about that. But let's talk about this. Full-time reseller. Guys, I know some of y'all are like, wait a second, Holland, I've watched a few of your videos. You're not even a full-time reseller. So how can you even tell us what it takes to be a full-time reseller? And my rebuttal to that is, I actually sell really, really well on the app. And the only reason I'm not a full-time reseller is because I have a really good job in real life. I mean, are we in the metaverse? But yes, but I feel like what I've done on the app has laid down some serious, amazing groundwork that if I ever decide to pursue to become a full-time reseller, I kind of know the path. And today, let's talk about that path. So before, let's answer the question is, what even is a full-time reseller? And I feel like that is a question for you to answer. Because what makes a full-time reseller is, what are your needs? Like, what are your bills? What do you have to handle in life? Because for some people, full-time reseller might mean making like roughly like 10,000, 10,000 a year or so, because they're like, okay, well, I'm doing this full time because I have a significant other who, or a parent or somebody pays for most of the stuff. This is just like, fun money for me. Or you have some people who are like, I want this to be my entire livelihood. I have this many cars, I have this many kids, I have, a house, I have an apartment, stuff like that. So first of all, you have to think, what does a full-time reseller look for you? So a full-time reseller is, to me, getting to that point that you can substitute reselling with your current income. That makes a full-time reseller. I don't think that there's like one specific, like, oh, you've made this much on the app, you're a full-time reseller, or like, oh, yeah. So let's continue. But in the sense of that, I was like, that seems super vague, and it seems like one of those answers that YouTubers are like, oh, check this out, and then you click on it and you're like, oh, this is a dumb answer, or like whatever. So instead, I decided to do some quick math, which all of y'all know is my strong suit. It is not my strong suit. So I did this for you guys. I did this. So I looked up to see what the average income household is. And, we're going to do math to see if you're a U.S. citizen, like, law of averages. What would it take to be a full-time reseller if you look at the law of like averages based on, household like incomes and stuff? So I think this was done, this study was done in 2019, that the average U.S. household, like combined, household, makes average about $65,712 a year. So, you know, as a family, that is the average, which, God, that is kind of sad if you think about it. Like an entire family only makes like 60. Oh God, that is really, really sad. If you were single, the average yearly income for a single person in the US, average, by the way, is $35,977. That's not livable. But that's a whole nother thing. Like that's, oh my God, that is not livable. If we you know, bring that down a month, so say for instance, let's do some math on, it's just you. A month for you know, single is about 2,916, and I'm pretty sure my math should be good. So that's say for instance, let's roughly say that's about 3,000 a month, and you know, a week would be like what, seven, average-ish, about 700-ish a week. It's a little bit over 700, like 720, like $730 ish. So if you were just the average US person trying to, like, you know, single person trying to substitute your income, that would mean you would have to make about $3,000 a month on Poshmark. That's about, you know, $730 a week on Poshmark to be sort of classified as a full-time reseller if we're doing basically the law of averages. And so tell yourself, can you do that? I think that's very, very achievable. Right now, I'm not sure where people are in their Poshmark journey, but I've seen it happen. You know, I've achieved that a few times. On really, really good weeks. That's just me doing it part-time. And so the next thing we're going to talk about is like, how is that even, you know, achievable? How is that possible? And I think it's a combination of four things. And I'm going to end, you know, at this. Number one, listing like crazy. The more you have, the more sales you make. But also listing things that people want. Remember that, guys. I mean, you can just list anything, but if people aren't looking for it, you gotta know. So number two is your inventory size. That goes along with listing. Is you can't hope to have or make that much money, like, you know, a month, if your inventory size is like, you might have 50 items in your inventory. Even if these 50 items like sell like $100 a piece and stuff like that, remember, the more you have, the better. So inventory size, increase your inventory size, guys. Go into your dead piles and stuff like that, and, you know, just start listing. Number three is sharing. You can have a ginormous closet. You can, you know, constantly list, but if you don't share your closet each and every day, yeah, no. Remember, as I said, the best way to, you know, share fast is using a bot. Oh God, there's something right in my throat. You know, talking about such a taboo thing to do. And number four, that goes along with sharing, is also offering. Making offers, making counter offers, accepting offers. You know, that's sort of a no-brainer. But I feel like if you're constantly doing these, you know, listing, increasing that inventory, sharing, offering, that's pretty much it. It sounds really, really simple, but that method super effective. But guys, yeah, I know this was a little bit of a kind of like a where is he going with this type of video. I just wanted to do, you know, I just wanted to put it out there because I was like, well, what would it take to become a full-time reseller, like, you know, based on US averages. But guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit all the buttons, like, subscribe. Subscribe. These babies need to go. But yeah, till the next video, hit me up on Instagram or something at the HELICOPTERBEAR. Y'all have a good one.